Knowledge builds empires, and today you're going to take the first step in building yours. Use this powerful brain hack to become 50% smarter and gain the kind of mental edge you've always dreamed of. Throughout history, intelligence has been the single most powerful weapon in shaping the world. Wars aren't won by the biggest armies, but by the sharpest minds. Empires rise not through brute strength, but through strategy, innovation, and the ability to anticipate what others can't. Legacies are created by those who see the world differently, those who think not just one step ahead, but 10. Intelligence isn't a rare gift reserved for a lucky few. It's not something you're either born with or without. Intelligence is a skill, one you can build, refine, and sharpen until it becomes your greatest advantage. Every brilliant thinker, master strategist, and game-changing innovator started somewhere. What sets them apart isn't where they began. It's how they trained their minds to see opportunities where others see obstacles, and to find solutions where others only see problems. You're about to unlock that same ability. This isn't about becoming a little smarter or a little faster. This is about completely transforming the way you approach challenges, decisions, and life itself. By the time you master this method, you won't just be ahead. You'll be operating on a level most people can't even comprehend. This system, called cognitive edge conditioning, is more than just a brain hack. It's a complete strategy for thinking with precision, staying ahead of the competition, and reshaping your future. It's designed to give you a psychological edge in any situation, making you smarter, quicker, and more adaptable than anyone else. Here are the steps to mastering this hack. Step 1. Create cognitive tension. Comfort is the enemy of growth. When everything feels predictable, your mind gets lazy. But when you create tension, when failure becomes a real possibility, you force your brain into survival mode. That's when your mind sharpens, adapts, and learns to operate at its best. The ways to apply it? Debate someone who challenges your ideas. Let their questions push you to think critically. Take on tasks where failure isn't an option, ones that demand focus, precision, and creative problem solving. Step into situations that make you uncomfortable, like public speaking, high-stakes negotiations, or learning a completely new skill. Each time you push your brain to its limits, it adapts. It learns to identify solutions, spot opportunities, and thrive under pressure. Step 2. Master predictive thinking. Predictive thinking is the ability to foresee actions and outcomes before they unfold. It's not luck. It's a skill honed through observation and analysis. How to train it? Pay attention to people's habits, body language, and emotional cues. Look for patterns in how situations play out, whether at work, in social settings, or during conflicts. Constantly ask yourself, what's likely to happen next, and how can I prepare for it? By mastering these steps, you train your mind to anticipate, adapt, and stay ahead of the curve in any scenario. As you practice this, your ability to anticipate will become sharper and faster. You'll start noticing opportunities and moves that others can't, always staying one step ahead. Step 3. Strengthen mental agility. This is where most people fall short. They stick to one plan, one strategy, even when it's clearly not working. Mental agility is what keeps you in control, no matter how unpredictable or chaotic a situation becomes. It's about adapting instantly, shifting strategies without hesitation or delay. How to build it? Take on tasks with shifting rules. For example, work on puzzles that change midway, or tackle projects with unpredictable outcomes. Practice debating from opposing perspectives. Argue both for and against an idea to train your brain to see all sides clearly. Embrace change in your daily life. Alter your routine, pick up a new skill, or face unexpected challenges head-on. When you develop mental agility, you're never stuck. You'll move smoothly from Plan B to Plan C, or even Plan D, while others hesitate or freeze under pressure. When your brain is under stress, the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for decision-making, problem-solving, and logical thinking, activates. Most people panic or shut down when this happens, overwhelmed by the pressure. But by consistently exposing yourself to controlled stress, what we call cognitive tension, you train your brain to stay sharp, focused, and in control, no matter the challenge. You train your brain to adapt, perform, and excel in high-pressure environments. Over time, this deliberate exposure reshapes your neural pathways, making your mind faster, sharper, and more efficient. The result? You don't just become smarter, you turn into a strategic powerhouse. Your decision-making becomes razor-sharp, and you start identifying solutions that others completely overlook. You're no longer someone who merely survives under pressure. You thrive, excelling in situations where most people falter. This isn't just about improving intelligence, it's about becoming a force to be reckoned with, a person who operates with precision and clarity, even in the most chaotic situations. You'll outthink, outmaneuver, and outlast anyone who tries to stand in your way. When you master this, you become untouchable. The sharper your mind is under stress, the more powerful you become. At this level, the world doesn't just feel manageable, it becomes yours to command. This is the stage where intelligence, strategy, and control all converge. Here, you're not just part of the game, you're rewriting the rules. There's no room for mediocrity. Success rewards those who rise above, perfect their craft, and dominate their environment with focus and purpose. Mastering this system isn't about small changes or minor growth. It's about reaching a level where you don't just compete, you control. Every move you make feels calculated, unstoppable, and inevitable. If you've made it this far, consider yourself one of the few ready to take the next step. What's coming next isn't just a collection of strategies, it's your blueprint for complete dominance. What's ahead isn't for everyone. It's for those who are ready to claim their place at the top. If you're prepared to sharpen your mind, master your strategies, and become truly untouchable, then get ready, because what's coming next can change everything. Are you ready to take the final steps and become the ultimate thinker? Let's begin. Step 4. Dominate through unpredictability. Predictability is the enemy of power. The moment others can anticipate your next move, they gain the upper hand. They adjust, counter, and eventually outmaneuver you. This is where most people fail. They become too predictable, too easy to read. To truly dominate, you must master the art of unpredictability. But this doesn't mean acting randomly or without purpose. It's about strategic misdirection, keeping your real intentions hidden while leading others to think they understand your game. When you use surprise as a weapon and confusion as an ally, you take control of any situation. How to train your unpredictability. Defy expectations strategically. Make decisions that seem unexpected, but align perfectly with your long-term goals. Take calculated risks others wouldn't foresee, or switch approaches when people expect consistency. Change your patterns frequently. Break routines that others might use to predict your actions. In your work, conversations, or strategies, vary your methods to keep people guessing. Conceal your true intentions. Never reveal your entire plan. Share just enough to satisfy curiosity, but always keep the most critical parts hidden. A partially revealed strategy is often more misleading than complete silence. Master this, and you'll become the one writing the rules while others scramble to keep up. Step 5. Create false trails. Sometimes letting others believe they've figured you out can work to your advantage. When you lead them down the wrong path, they waste their time and energy chasing illusions. Meanwhile, you're executing your real strategy quietly, operating in the shadows. The result? You become someone no one can predict or pin down. Your ability to misdirect forces others to stay on edge, constantly second-guessing their assumptions about you. While they're distracted trying to anticipate your moves, you remain in full control, always staying one step, or several steps, ahead. Step 6. Harness the power of emotional intelligence. Intelligence isn't just about logic. While logical reasoning can solve problems and win arguments, it's emotional intelligence that truly influences people. It's the ability to understand and manage emotions, yours and others, that gives you the power to navigate and control any situation. Emotional intelligence allows you to read the room, uncover hidden motives, and use emotions as tools for persuasion. Think of logic as a weapon. It's emotional intelligence that determines how effectively you wield it. This skill doesn't just make you smart, it makes you formidable. How to train emotional intelligence. Decode subtle cues. Pay close attention to micro-expressions, tone of voice, and body language. These small signals often reveal what someone's words conceal, like discomfort, excitement, or dishonesty. The more you observe, the better you'll understand what people truly feel and want. Master active listening. Don't just listen to respond. Listen to understand. Pay attention to what's being said, what's left unsaid, and the emotions driving the conversation. When you truly understand someone, You can inspire trust, diffuse tension, or influence them with precision. By mastering these steps, you elevate yourself from being just smart to being truly powerful, capable of not only solving problems, but leading and shaping outcomes to your advantage. This allows you to respond in a way that connects deeply with others, making them feel genuinely understood and valued. 3. Control your own emotions. Emotional intelligence starts with self-awareness. Recognize your triggers and learn to manage your emotions instead of letting them control you. When you master your feelings, you can use them as tools, projecting confidence, calmness, or even intimidation when the situation calls for it. When you understand how people think and feel, you gain the ability to anticipate their reactions and subtly guide their decisions. You can steer them toward outcomes that align with your goals, often without them even realizing it. This skill gives you unmatched power. You can diffuse conflict, motivate a group, or influence someone's perspective in a way that feels natural to them. Emotional intelligence makes you the person who doesn't just solve problems, but leads the room without force or pressure. With emotional intelligence, you don't just understand people, you shape how they respond to you. You can inspire loyalty and trust, instill caution or fear, and make others feel like they're in control when they're actually following your plan. Controlling emotions is the foundation of true influence. When you control how people feel, you influence their actions, and when you control their actions, you control the outcome. Step 7. The 48-hour mastermind rule. After every success or failure, step back and reflect. Growth doesn't happen during the moment. It happens in what you do afterward. Whether you've had a major victory or hit a setback, reflection is key. Your brain needs time to process the event, analyze what happened, and identify patterns or lessons you may have missed. This deliberate reflection sharpens your mind and ensures you're even better prepared for the next challenge. This isn't about procrastination, it's about strategy. By pausing and allowing your subconscious mind to process, you give it the chance to connect the dots and refine your understanding. The 48-hour rule turns experiences into wisdom, ensuring your next move is sharper, more calculated, and more effective. How to apply the 48-hour rule. Sleep on major decisions. Before finalizing an important decision or strategy, give yourself 48 hours. This time allows your subconscious mind to process the details, uncover hidden patterns, and refine your approach. Often, the best ideas surface when you're relaxed, distracted, or focused on unrelated activities. Reflect on wins and losses. After a significant event, dedicate time to analyze what worked, what didn't, and what could have been done better. Use this reflection to identify patterns and adjust your strategies for future situations. Brainstorm alternatives. Even if your initial plan worked, use this 48-hour window to think about other possible approaches. This habit reinforces your flexibility and prepares you for any challenges ahead. Practicing the 48-hour rule moves you beyond reactive thinking. You stop rushing into decisions and instead operate with clarity and intention. Over time, this habit strengthens your ability to predict outcomes, avoid common mistakes, and execute strategies with precision. When you step back, your brain shifts into deep processing mode. This is when your subconscious connects seemingly unrelated ideas, solves complex problems, and generates creative solutions. By taking the time to pause and reflect, you unlock a level of clarity and foresight that most people never achieve. This process is the secret weapon of innovators, strategists, and leaders who consistently outperform everyone else. The result? This simple habit of pausing and reflecting will elevate your thinking, refine your strategies, and make your execution incredibly effective. You won't just react to the moment, you'll dominate it, armed with the clarity and insights that come from mastering the 48-hour rule. Pause, reflect, refine, then act, and watch as every move you make becomes unstoppable. When you apply these steps, cognitive tension, predictive thinking, mental agility, unpredictability, and emotional intelligence, you become something rare and extraordinary. You're no longer reactive. You don't just survive, you thrive. You don't follow the rules, you write them. People will notice the change. They'll sense your presence before you even say a word. You'll exude a quiet confidence that commands respect and attention without needing to demand it. It's time to stop thinking about it and start doing. Your brain is your most powerful weapon, but it's only as sharp as you make it. Here's your challenge. Pick one step from this system, whether it's cognitive tension, predictive thinking, or mental agility, and dedicate the next 7 days to mastering it. Push yourself to the edge, step into discomfort, train your mind to find opportunities where others only see obstacles, then come back here and share your progress. What did you learn? What surprised you? How did your perspective and abilities shift as you trained your edge? The difference between the ordinary and the unstoppable is action. Take the first step today and watch your transformation begin. The world won't know what hit it. Ready for more? Check out my previous video, 7-Day Challenge to Make Your Brain Work Like Light Yagami. There you'll find a step-by-step guide to unlocking the sharp, strategic thinking of one of anime's most brilliant characters. Don't miss it. Your transformation starts now.